morning, guys. I woke up pretty late today because I got woken up at 8 o'clock by a pretty loud thunderstorm, which was awesome because we need the rain, and I think finally we're gonna slowly start getting out of our drought now because everything is actually, you know, not super dry for once, and there's actually a creek behind us now again. There wasn't. So hopefully the lake will slowly start filling up as well, and yeah, it'll be good. But just sit on the floor. So yeah, I got woken up at 8 o'clock by that thunderstorm, and then didn't fall asleep for a little bit, and then woke Panda. Leave the Yadi alone. Panda, thank you. And then woke up at 1 o'clock. So I'm just hanging out with Panda here. I finished taking my meds, and I gotta do my treatment here in a bit, but I don't want to do it while I'm full, so just playing with Panda. Today is kind of a sad day for me. Throughout this whole like quarantine coronavirus stuff, I have tried to stay pretty positive, and for the most part I think I've succeeded. There's been some days, especially in the very early days, where I had a lot of anger and some sadness, but for the majority of April, I have been pretty okay. Like, actually, you know, enjoying the days and making the most of them, and just, you know, taking it 24 hours at a time. And but today is sad because today, April 18th, was supposed to be the 5K on the runway at Tampa Airport that I entered, and that got canceled a while ago, back in March. But just the fact that, like, you know, ironically I'm wearing my 5K shirt, but from the Gobbler 5K, but it was just something that I was really looking forward to. I was just like, I love flying, I love running, and it was just gonna be, now it may have ended up getting canceled anyway because of the storms this morning, so it may not have even mattered, but still, never would have known, never, you know, would have run or would have not if this whole stuff hadn't been here. So it's a little bit sad, and just also last night I had quite a bit of anxiety because the Jacksonville beaches in Florida opened, and personally, Panda, get out of there. Personally, I think that it was a very idiotic thing to do because they were showing live shots of it, and they were crowded, and I don't understand that, and I just wish everybody would stay home and we would not be opening things right now like that. It was like all over social media last night. Eventually I just had to get off of it because it was just like, I don't know. It's my personal opinion because I know other people feel differently, but Panda, get out of there. Stop. Panda, thank you. That we should not be opening things right now. At least at the very minimum, wait till May 1st and then reassess. But it's not anything I have any control over, and I think that's what made my anxiety shoot up last night, because I don't have control over it. And oh, hi buddy. You're such a goof. I can control what I can. You're so sweet. He knows when I'm upset. I can control what I can control, which is staying home and not going out, except for occasionally, like, going in the car to go to, like, a drive-thru or something. But, I can't control that they opened the beaches. I can't control that, you know, the 5K was canceled. I can't control that Florida, after seeming like we were leveling up, is now having 1,000+ cases a day again. And I think all of that combined is just weighing heavy on my heart this morning. It's just, like, I try to put a positive spin on everything, but can't always do that, you know? You can't always do that, or you're gonna implode on something that is completely irrelevant. And so this morning I'm just making the most of what I've got, but recognizing that there is hurt still, and not everything is sunshine and rainbows, especially lately. So but hanging out with Panda because he makes me happy, and I'm just gonna do my treatment here in a little bit, maybe play a hockey game, and make the most of what I've got. Because the reality is, as much as I want to run that 5K, as much as I want those beaches to be closed, and as much as I want, you know, those cases to go back to leveling off, none of that I have control over. So I'm gonna focus on what I do have control over. So you're a goof. Goof. Panda. Panda. Hi, buddy. Oh, that's not the face. So, hope you guys are having a good day, and if you're having a bit of a tough one, then hang in there, and I feel ya. You're not alone. Hey guys, so I'm filming this on my phone because I can't get up to get my camera right now. But there is something about animals that just can always make you feel better. I was watching 911, and Ninja just came and curled up in my lap, and she's going to sleep. That is so cute. And she always seems to know, like, whether I'm off physically or emotionally. She always seems to know. Like, back when I was sick, and I've got Yachty curled up at my feet. Back when I was sick in February and January, she would just lay by me in the bed for hours, and now she's laying in my lap. Just chilling. It's just such a sweet thing that animals, they just know. And they want to make you feel better, and they do. Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. I am currently uploading a parody video I did, which it's a funny video, but I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit outside my normal videos. It's a little bit passive aggressive, but it's a message that needs to be heard. So, yeah, it's a little out of my norm, but it's not like I'm screaming at anybody. It's just a parody video to Mother Knows Best from Tangled, and I just rearranged it to Quarantine's Best. So hope you guys enjoy that, and it's not too, like, I don't know, passive aggressive. But yeah, so I watched 911. You guys saw that. Ninja was in my lap, and it was so sweet. And then I worked on this video, and then I'm gonna work on this video, and I'm feeling a little bit less upset than I was this morning, but I'm feeling a little more frustrated. So I don't know, it's just one of those days where, you know, and I try to be positive on the vlog, and I try to show the good side of this, and sometimes just try not to talk about it at all, because there's a lot of it going around already. You don't need to hear it constantly from me. But I also try to be real, and today's just been one of those days where all my emotions are kind of like battling with each other to see who wants to come out on top. And unfortunately, sadness and frustration have been coming out on top today. But that doesn't mean that tomorrow can't be a great day. That doesn't mean that, you know, yesterday was actually a pretty good day, and even all of today wasn't bad. I really enjoyed that storm this morning. It was actually a severe thunderstorm, but it wasn't like a scary storm. It was kind of like a very relaxing to fall back asleep listening to the thunder and rain kind of thing. So I enjoyed the storm. I enjoyed playing with Panda. I enjoyed the cliffhanger, finally getting the revealing of the cliffhanger from 911, and you know, it was not a bad day, but it doesn't, you know, it's a bit of a frustrating one, and there's nothing I can do about that. But so after I upload this, I will probably either play some hockey or eat dinner, or, well, actually lunch, late lunch. Everything is late today. I did not mean to get up at 1 o'clock. That is not my normal, and I did not mean to do that, but I guess I needed the sleep. I am very, very grateful. One thing I am so grateful for is I'm finally sleeping through the night. For about 5 days, I was constantly tossing and turning. I couldn't sleep. I was waking up hour on the hour, and I was averaging, I would say, about 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night. Like, it was just terrible. But the past 3 nights, thankfully, I have slept straight through. Now I woke up, the storm woke me up this morning, but I fell back asleep really quickly, and I was kind of happy to hear the storm, so that was fine. Which, random side note here on hearing things, the past couple of nights, I've been hearing an owl hooting, and I love it. I looked up owl hoots, like what they, like identifying the owl. Apparently it's a barred owl, who sometimes they nest in Florida this time of year, so I probably never will be able to like see it. I'd love to, probably won't. But I love hearing him hoot at night. He started hooting around like, I think, he hoots late at night, like between like 11 o'clock and like 3 a.m. is usually when I hear him. But it's so cool to hear him. I love it. I love owls. They're awesome. But yeah, so going back to, I am finally like sleeping through the night and getting a good amount of rest. So I'm very grateful for that. And you know, grateful that I have my health. I'm grateful that my family is healthy, and my friends are healthy, and you know, there's still a lot of good. It's not a bad day, it's just an off day, and that happens sometimes. So yeah, but gonna make the most of it. Like I said, I am feeling a little bit better than this morning, so I'm thankful for that. So hope you guys are hanging on in there. I don't know about you, today is quarantine day 35. I had completely lost count, so I went back and looked, because I've been quarantining myself since March 14th. That was the day I went horseback riding, and I basically haven't done much since. And I think I went to the store like once after that, because last time I went to the store was March 18th, but like to go out and do something fun, the last time was March 14th. So I'm counting from there. And so today is quarantine day 35. And so whatever quarantine day you guys are on, keep going. You know, there is some good news that the curve is flattening a little bit, and if we can keep staying home and keep social distance, then hopefully we can all be together again soon, because I really want to go see my sister. She's been sending us pictures of like her baby bump growing with little Mason, and I want to see her. I want to be able to fly back and see my mom and my grandpa and my grandma, and just see family again. I will be very thankful when that day comes. So hang in there, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this. And I know I say that like every night, but seriously, thank you. Like, I know that 35 days of straight home vlogs has to be the boringest thing ever, but I really appreciate your guys' sweet comments, and just hanging in here with me while the world goes through this craziness. And maybe someday looking back on these vlogs is gonna be very interesting, you know. Someday, hopefully, when this is over, go back and watch history as it unfolded. It'll be really, really interesting. But so seriously, thank you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.